Hello YouTube, I'm Tim and welcome to another one of my DVD and Blu-ray updates, and this is for late May, early June. So I'll start with some of my most recent purchases. And I got them all in these two little boxes, so first I'll start with a few Blu-rays. I got these in the mail today from Code Red's Big Cartel site, and some of these are Blu-ray double dips. Well, they're Blu-ray upgrades for maybe some of these I own on DVD. Foxbat with Henry Silva, I own the Code Red DVD, and then I have the Code Red DVD of Julie Darling as well, and then Baby Needs a New Pair of Shoes, which is also known as Jive Turkey. This has been out on some public domain DVD labels, but this is the first time it's out in widescreen, and it's listed as being from a brand new 2016 HD master, or it's a brand new 2016 HD master from a 35mm archival print, and it has the trailer. And this is a blaxploitation gangster movie. Baby Needs a New Pair of Shoes, which is also called Jive Turkey. Let's see if you can get a closer look at it. There's the artwork. Feeling Great, Walking Tall, Hit My Number, That's All. 7, 11. And Baby Needs a New Pair of Shoes, Julie Darling, and Foxbat I got as a triple feature deal from Code Red's Big Cartel, so that was pretty cool. And then just two more Code Red Blu-rays that I bought recently from the Code Red Big Cartel site. After the Fall of New York, which I own Full Shriek Show DVD, which has it called 2019 After the Fall of New York. And that kind of looks like MacGyver, but that's not Richard Dean Anderson. Michael Sopwith. And then I bought Twisted Nightmare from Code Red, and this I don't think it's ever been out on DVD. So this one was Blind Buy. Give you a closer look. And I don't think that person has a face. If only it were a bad dream. Looks like you can almost see this person's face. Yeah, I don't know how well it's going to show up on webcam, but you can start to see a little bit of a nose. And then I always like to do some DVD bargain shopping whenever I go somewhere like the grocery store or Rite Aid or Walgreens. Walgreens had one that's kind of out of print. And I say kind of out of print because this particular DVD edition is out of print. The Dark Sky Special Edition DVD of Dark Sky Films Special Edition DVD of Jess Franco's Count Dracula, starring Christopher Lee. It also stars Herbert Lom, Klaus Kinski, and Soledad Miranda. And then Maria Rome, Fred Williams, Paul Moeller, and Jack Taylor. And it's in full frame. Don't ask me why. It's got a few extras. Beloved Count, Jess Franco featurette, Christopher Lee reads Bram Stoker's Dracula, Soledad Miranda essay, and a still gallery. Since this particular one went out of print, I know Severin Films has released it onto DVD as well as Blu-ray. I don't know if they did a combo of that one or not. I know some releases they do combos on, but I'm thinking they just did separate DVD and Blu-ray releases. I remember seeing the end of this long time ago on Sci-Fi Channel. You know, this one's supposed to be the closest film version to the original Bram Stoker novel of Dracula. And let's see what else I've got. Well, there are some Blu-rays I bought. Scream Factory Blu-rays I bought from Amazon. I Bury the Living, which is one of the ones that Scream Factory got from MGM, and this is one of those ones that it's been in the public domain, but MGM has the original film elements, so it's getting an authorized release and doesn't really list any extras. But I'm assuming that at least the trailer is on here. And it's in widescreen, in HD, and has mono audio. Yeah, anamorphic widescreen. And then I got the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Willard that Scream Factory put out. This has some extras. It has both the DVD and the Blu-ray in 1.85 anamorphic widescreen, and then there's new audio commentary with star Bruce Davison, theatrical trailer, TV spot, radio spot, and still gallery. This is the one that was remade with Crispin Glover. And had I known that Crispin Glover movie was a remake of a 70s movie, I might have felt differently at the time, because I remember when I saw the previews for that remake, I didn't understand it was a remake, so the TV commercials for it just turned me off completely. It just looked like a terrible movie, but now that I've seen the trailers for the original movie, it looks like a little bit more fun of a movie, at least the original movie. This is Willard and his friend Ben. Ben will do anything for Willard. This is the one movie you should not see alone. See, there's Willard, and there's his little rat friend Ben. And there's a sequel called Ben, which I still need to get at some point. And then I did some DVD double dips. I like those Frankie and Annette Funicello beach party films, so not too many of them have been out on Blu-ray, but there was a box set of 8 of the movies that I bought a while back, but 2 of the films in that box set are just letterbox, they're not anamorphic widescreen. Well, I tried to remedy that by buying a single DVD edition of one of the films, Bikini Beach, and I opened it up and it's listed as being 16:9 widescreen, meaning it's anamorphic, and but it's listed as being standard full frame on the other side. Well, I played this on my computer. It plays in letterbox, a non-anamorphic letterbox on my computer, and on my HD TV it plays in a letterbox. I had to zoom in to get it close to being anamorphic, but still it didn't quite work, so I tried it on my 720p flat screen TV in my bedroom that has a built-in DVD player, and that got closer to being anamorphic, but I had to adjust the picture slightly because it squashed the picture down slightly, so I had to stretch the picture out a little bit to get it to where it looks like an anamorphic widescreen. So it's letterboxed widescreen on one side, and then it's just standard definition or standard full frame on the other side, and it has the original trailers, the only extra. And then another AIP beach party film with Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello I'd bought in that box set, but it was another non-anamorphic letterbox transfer. Well, I checked this one, part of MGM's limited edition collection, How to Stuff a Wild Bikini. This is anamorphic widescreen. It says on the back thing 16:9 widescreen, and it is 16:9 widescreen. And it looks really good. I think I heard that they have an HD master done at MGM, but they haven't. They've only, through all of films, they released Muscle Beach Party and Beach Blanket Bingo onto Blu-ray, but so far this is one that still hasn't been out on Blu-ray, but this manufactured on demand disc looks pretty good for just a regular, or for a non-regular DVD, since it's just burned on demand. And I don't think there's any extras on here, not even a trailer. And then, was at the very end of May, Vinegar Syndrome had a surprise sale. And one of the two titles was one I've been wanting to get for a while, but it hadn't had a legit DVD or Blu-ray release from actual Film Elements. Well, they released Sweet Sugar as part of a DVD Blu-ray combo pack and scanned it in 2K from the 35mm inner positive. And as you can see, it has this new artwork on here, and I'm pretty sure it's reversible. The original art is on the other side. And it's got a few extras. Video interview with screenwriter Donald Spencer in the original theatrical trailer, and then limited edition O card artwork, which is just a slipcover. And then English subtitles, I guess, for the deaf and hard of hearing. It's anamorphic widescreen 1.85, and it's the Blu-rays region A, B, C. The DVD, they don't really list what the DVD is. Beautiful Phyllis Davis, TV's Vegas, stars a sugar fun-loving nympho traveler who's entrapped by a corrupt cop and sent to a female prison camp hidden deep in the tropical jungles of South America. Assigned a position on the notorious sugar cane gang, Sugar soon discovers that the plantation's owner, Dr. John, uses the prisoners in violent and diabolical experiments. Sugar may soon become another of his victims, that is, unless she can bust out first. Director Michael Levesky's werewolves on wheels, much sought after and over-the-top women in prison thriller. Sweet Sugar is an action and violence-packed exploitation classic filled with blood, nudity, and a barrage of absurd twists. Long available in poor quality video transfers, Vinegar Syndrome is proud to bring Sweet Sugar to Blu-ray, newly restored from its 35mm inner positive. Okay, so I think that's most of the Blu-rays that I bought recently. Just a few of the DVDs. So, one more box. So from Ronin Flicks, I bought one Code Red Blu-ray and one Scorpion Releasing Blu-ray. I got Silent Scream, which features Rebecca Balding from the movie The Boogans, and it's got Barbara Steele, and then Yvonne DiCarlo from TV's The Munsters, Cameron Mitchell, The Toolbox Murders, and comedian Avery Schreiber in a serious role. And I own the DVD, so this is upgrade and double dip. Brand new 2016 HD master grade from the original inner positive, brand new 5.1 surround sound, 3 featurettes, Scream of Success, 30 years later, Silent Scream, the original script, The Wheat Brothers, A Look Back, director Denny Harris's final audio interview, theatrical trailer, TV spot, Blu-ray exclusive audio interview with Barbara Steele. And it's in 1.78 anamorphic widescreen. And then from Ronin Flicks, from Code Red, I bought Roger Corman's The Terror Within Part 2. Yeah. And Shout Factory had released the first film on DVD as part of a Roger Corman double feature DVD. This has a few extras, brand new HD scan of the original IP, on-camera interview with Arlie Ermey, and you have the option of watching this in Katarina's drive-in theater mode, and then you have the trailer, and it's a 1.78 anamorphic widescreen, and it's region A, B, C. And it's rated R. And then from Kino Lorber, I bought a Blu-ray of one drive-in creature feature movie that they licensed from MGM, The Monster That Challenged the World. And that is supposed to be a giant killer sea snail. I know it doesn't really look much like a snail, but they do show these things in big old snail shells in this movie. I watched it once on Turner Classic Movies, and this Blu-ray has audio commentary by film historian Tom Weaver and the original theatrical trailer, and it's 1.85 anamorphic widescreen. It's region A. And then, since I didn't own the DVD and I still collect DVDs, I bought the MGM limited edition collection manufactured on demand DVD-R of Monster That Challenged the World, and DVD-R is just full frame, so I'm assuming it's open matte full frame. Doesn't list any extras though, which when you get something like this, you might get a trailer if you're lucky, but I still collect DVDs too, so this had a double dip. And then, let's see, I have a few more DVDs. Yeah, Kino did some DVD editions of Code Red titles. Roger Corman's Jigsaw Murders, and looks like it just has the trailer, or is the only extra on the DVD, and it's in 1.78 anamorphic widescreen, region 1, rated R. Even though it's a DVD, it says brand new HD master from the original vault elements. And then I bought the Kino Code Red DVD edition of Slaughterhouse Rock, which I own these both on Blu-ray from Code Red. The DVD has a brand new 2K scan from the original negatives, on-camera interview with Devo frontman Mark Mothersbaugh in the original trailer, anamorphic widescreen 1.78, and region 0, rated R. Now this features the music by Devo. Alcatraz, for 39 years it held society's most depraved killers. Now it's home to something even worse. Slaughterhouse Rock, the music is the madness. And Tony Basil is in this as well. And then I bought the Kino Code Red DVD edition of Italian caveman sword movie Iron Master, and it doesn't have as many extras on the DVD, or at least it doesn't list that many. It has the new interview with director Umberto Lenzi, unless the rest weren't printed on the back of the case. I'm assuming that the interviews with people like George Eastman were reserved for the Blu-ray, but it says it's special new 2016 HD master with extensive and painstaking color correction, region 1, rated R, and at 1.78 anamorphic widescreen. A tale that hurls you back to the dawn of human history on his own exiled tribesman Vood, George Eastman, and after the fall of New York, Hands of Steel and Blast Fighter discovers how to fashion weapons out of iron and use them for his new tribe's survival and demolishing their enemies. When the new leader of his former tribe, Ela, Sam Pasco, figures out how his clan can survive by creating their own iron, it becomes a battle to the death between two brutal forces. Who will win and at what cost? Directed by Umberto Lenzi, Almost Human, Spasmo, Seven Bloodstained Shadows, Nightmare City, the Stone Age fantasy classic is now available for the first time from an HD master. And on the front it just says, lists the two of the actors, Sam Pasco, George Eastman, Iron Master, a film by Umberto Lenzi. And you can see Sam Pasco is the caveman in the blonde wig. See, real life he had short, dark hair. And then there's George Eastman, and then I don't know who this older caveman guy is. And here's a blonde-haired cave woman and a brown-haired bad cave woman. And then artwork on the front, which makes it look a little bit more like a Conan ripoff and a caveman movie. And I was reading on Mondo Digital, they mentioned another caveman movie that I had seen parts of on cable called Quest for Fire. Well, recently I bought that movie on DVD as well, and I'm almost at 25 minutes, so I try to hurry up a bit. Yeah. Quest for Fire. And that's one of the more advanced cave people in this movie. There's all these different tribes of cave people in this movie, and one of them that's Ray Dawn Chong, Tommy Chong's daughter, plays a more advanced cave woman who shows an ape-like caveman played by Everett McGill the new way of making love and how to make fire. Yeah, in this DVD, yeah, it came loose in the case. I haven't opened it up to check the disc, but I'm assuming it's okay. This has a few extras. Audio commentaries by Jean-Jacques Annaud, Michael Gruskoth, Ron Perlman, and Ray Dawn Chong. 15 video galleries with director's commentary, theatrical trailer, Quest for Fire adventure featurette, and it's rated R. It's in 2.35 widescreen, but doesn't list if it's anamorphic. From everything I read online, it's anamorphic. Say 80,000 years ago, this accomplished cinema spectacle New York Magazine follows the lives of 4 tribes of early man, each with their own customs and stages of development, as they all face perilous terrain, human rivals, and savage predators. One peaceful tribe searches for the element that will bring comfort and safety to all mankind: fire. While celebrating human drama, the stunning film, shot on location in Scotland, Iceland, Canada, and Kenya, also offers fascinating insights into prehistoric man's survival. And this is rated R. I guess mainly for the sex and violence. And I don't think there's a yeah, there is a Blu-ray of this, but the only Blu-ray is an overseas Blu-ray so far. Fox hasn't done a stateside Blu-ray yet. And then one more movie, DVD only, that was also a release by 20th Century Fox. Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth from 1959. It stars Pat Boone, James Mason, Arlene Dahl, and Diane Baker. And it doesn't list any extras. It might have a trailer, but it's anamorphic widescreen 2.35 and has English Dolby Surround, Spanish mono, and French mono, and it's captioned, I guess, just in English. Oh yeah, it has English subtitles and Spanish and subtitles. So, let me show you everything I've got. Hello? There are my 5 Code Red Big Cartel Blu-rays: Julie Darling, Twisted Nightmare, After the Fall of New York, Baby Needs a New Pair of Shoes, and Foxbat. And then from Kino, Blu-ray edition of Monster That Challenged the World. And from Code Red and Ronin Flicks, Roger Corman's The Terror Within, Part 2. And then from Ronin Flicks and Scorpion releasing Silent Scream Blu-ray. And from Vinegar Syndrome, Phyllis Davis, Sweet Sugar Blu-ray DVD combo. And from Scream Factory, DVD Blu-ray combo pack of Willard. And then also from Scream Factory and Blu-ray, I Bury the Living. And then out of print, Dark Sky Films DVD edition of Jess Franco's Count Dracula starring Christopher Lee. Now this was only $1.99 at Walgreens. And then from MGM as a manufactured on demand disc, How to Stuff a Wild Bikini starring Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon. And then this one's kinda out of print, other than a box set version. Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello in Bikini Beach. And then from 20th Century Fox, Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth. And then the Fox Caveman movie Quest for Fire, starring Ray Don Chang and Everett McGill. Then from Kino and Code Red, Iron Master. I guess that's supposed to be a more ape-like Caveman and Iron Master right next to the title. And then from Code Red and Kino, Slaughterhouse Rock. And then Kino Code Red DVD edition of Roger Corman's The Jigsaw Murders. Solving this puzzle could prove deadly. And last but not least, the MGM limited edition collection manufactured on demand DVD-R of The Monster That Challenged the World. And that's a late 50s creature feature movie. And that sea slug right there looks more like a zombie or some sort of man-like monster carrying that lady. But on the Blu-ray, let's see if I can find the Blu-ray. Yeah, here's the Blu-ray. You just see that giant sea snail without its shell, and it looks like it's attacking a city, and you just see a woman screaming, but she has her fingers over her mouth. So that is it for my DVD and Blu-ray update for late May and early June. So thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm Tim, and I'll be back again soon with another DVD and Blu-ray update.